Hi y'all, disclaimer for use and education purposes use only. All rights, image, and music clip belong to the respective owner, and we do not claim ownership. Everybody get in here right now. It's time to spill some major tea. Oh yeah, it's time to spill some major tea. Cause one thing that everybody that's coming in the chat right now, they let me know you got your notification bell on, right? So you could throw me up right now. And and the reason why you finna thumb me up is because then I say Drake ain't finna make some YouTubers talk about the Kenneka Jenkins case. But they got something to hide and they need to keep that narrative rolling. Thumb me up on that. That's the truth. You a witness. The shit, the game over with. Now I can go in on this shit. To be honest with you. 50 people in here. Let's get 50 likes right now. I got some tea on the Leslie Word case. I don't even talk about the Leslie Word case because there was a reason. Because I said, nope, don't talk about the Leslie Word case because you don't want the op to figure you out. You got to bring them out. You did what I'm talking about. You got to bring these bastards out. Oh, yeah. Get those goddamn likes up for Kenneka Jenkins when I spill some goddamn tea. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? You already know what time it is, right? Y'all already know what time it is. Trey Gang, you did say that now. Matter of fact, Trey Gang, you been saying that. Come to think about it, you been saying, watch these YouTubers, especially the ones, they don't be talking about the Kenneka Jenkins case. Especially the ones that you'll be like, oh shit, now these motherfuckers, watch this, y'all. Check this out, right? This was going on in the case, right? Let me share this with y'all. Can I share this with y'all? All right. Boom. I'm gonna go to my live scene, right? And I just want to show y'all this particular video. Now look, watch this. Everybody saw this video a million times. A million quadruple times. We saw this. Yeah, Trey Gang, we saw this video a million times. But I just want to play this one skip it right here.
Like Zach is over the.
Hold on, wait a minute. Did she say something about IBM?
Okay.
Okay, the guy in the striped shirt has a striped shirt on.
How sure are you, Nick?
Take this information down and look at it.
I'm saying, was Mike? Was Mike?
God owns
Who?
this person, this white guy that I'm talking about, is a president
Okay.
of this company, which is Intel.
Okay.
And he owns, what is it? Is it IBM? He owns
Is it IBM?
IBM.
So look, once you go to IBM, this the website right here. Clear as day. Now y'all remember Ratchet TV. Get your ass over here, boy. Cause it look like I struck a nerve with you. So you remember when you showed August Code, the girl that was talking about the Tony and Vet Evans and all this old shit, right? Yup, that shit, right? And she the one that was like, damn, you know, she got some tea on it, Tony and Vet Evans. And then when I break it down, I'm like, that's why she got tea of the Tony and Vet Evans, right? Look, check this out. Guess who she is? Ain't that the same girl right here? For IBM. So you mean to tell me you finna believe anything that come out her mouth? They want talking about this. They took. If you look, check this out. Why did look? Hold on, wait a minute. Why did check this out? Right? Hold up, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me do it like this. Check this out. This the same girl. Like, yeah, Antonio. If you do a background on her search, you'll be like, damn, she stayed goddamn a couple of doors down from me, Teresa. So look, watch this. I think it's in my history. Uh, you go to my history. Right here, that's her.
Two girls were killed. Okay? Two girls were killed. The footage that was released the night of Kenneka's death was fake. Okay? Her roaming the halls was scripted and staged. Her walking into the kitchen was scripted and staged. And also, the footage of the live video in the room was staged. They had all those kids go in there and pretend, okay? Kenneka died 3 days before that night.
Whoa! Now look, this an actor. Guess who she related to? Watch this, y'all. Guess who she related to, y'all? Let's go back. The Colemans. The Colemans. The Colemans. Then when you go to James Coleman, watch this, y'all. This the crazy part about it. This what y'all don't know. This why Ratchet TV had to bring this up. All because they were like, yeah, that lady telling about it. Tony going to now look what she's saying. Look, hold up, wait a minute now. Once you go back to the Colemans, right? Check it out. This finna show you she better not look like James Coleman. Why did? Kenneka Jenkins, James Coleman. Damn. Y'all don't know
James
that?
Coleman.
Shit. Boy, look at James Coleman. Look at Alex Coleman. Yeah. You get the point now? Look just like her, don't. So now they finna make sense about the Tony and Ben Edmonds. Ooh, cause the shit that I found out, I like Red TV. You got to get your ass over here, cause I told you finna make some Kenneka Jenkins content, right? I just want the world just to see, like, damn, you sure ain't lying. Now he making Kenneka Jenkins. You must what he? Damn, he be talking about some other shit, and now you, whoa, wait a minute. When I tell you, man, these people be getting paid for this stuff, man, they really get paid. Look, just like August Coleman. Don't they look just like, right? And I'm trying to tell these people, like, man, look, y'all, this shit is serious, bro. This shit is serious. Like, man, why my shit froze up? Why is my shit frozen up, bruh? I can't zoom in and out. The fuck? Now look at her. There she go right there. There go James Coleman. Man, once you figure out the family tree, you can't even deny that. Cause guess who James Coleman look like? Watch this. What are you wearing? Zillionaire. This another actor that you can go on IBM and find all his movies known for. Yeah. This is what Dot Mom. Look, this is not the man even played in Naked Gun, IBL, Emotional. Man, back to action. All the Queens and Men, Blue Devils, all on the footage. You see it, right? He was the first one that was bashing Miss Teresa, right? Guess where he from? Philadelphia. All right. Look at all these people that he worked with. And then make it so bad. This the crazy part about it. Y'all see Kiara Cole? This is my story. Y'all know her brother came out and was talking about some shit. You know what I'm saying? But look, this is crazy to me. You guys see, and that's why King Rob and them was like, yeah, we finna put a patent on Kenneka Jenkins movies, you know what I'm saying? And you can, I show y'all him on the footage. He's an actor, a writer, and a director. Oh yeah. Look, Thought Mom. She got to move the thought of a murder. Film by Michael Roy. Then look at these people. You don't think these people sacrifice their families to get in these little bit ass roles on these big? That's what I said. Kiara Cole. I mean, yeah, damn. I mean Keisha Cole. My bad, Keisha Cole. That's what I meant, Keisha Cole. The Keisha Cole brother came out. She was a single. Keisha Cole is a single, right? Her brother came out. He a gay dude. And he was telling them about, you know what I'm saying, their little life and shit. I'm glad that you correct me on that. Appreciate that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it was Keisha Cole. All right, now look, this all I'm just saying. When Zach get the call, there she go. Did y'all know she had another video that was telling everybody like, oh, I'm sorry about this video because none of it wasn't true. She got a whole video explaining this video. Watch this. This is her.
And how dangerous it can be, depending on what you're talking about. You don't want to end up like me. I did a video about Kenneka Jenkins in December of last year, and it went viral. I got 3.4 million views on the video. And
no wonder, because everything that came out your mouth, guess who wrote it for you?
And after that, my life never was the same. Like, whenever you do a video and you're trying to expose the government.
Expose what?
You're trying to expose all this crazy stuff. Just don't do it. Just don't do it because you're putting your own life into danger. I'm already zapped. A lot of people, they don't understand the level of technology and how powerful the technology is that the government.
And she saying the same thing what Zach TV said. Now y'all remember when I went live and know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, y'all heard that shit? It was like, damn, Trey Gang, they must be fucking with your lie, cause I heard it too. Oh, this shit for real. Look, it's so for real, right? Check this out.
Government has. And I'm already zapped and I'm already chipped. I'm microchipped. I'm chipped up. I'm controlled. I'm already under mind control. So it's too late. I already know it's too late. So when you blog about something, just be careful what you blog about. I don't know how.
She said she already been programmed. It's too late for her. But watch this though. This is what I want to get to. This.
But he's over Snapchat and he's over.
Okay, but tell me this. Like, what does this have to do with Kenneka?
Because they're joking about it. They were there.
Hold up. He was there like at the time of the crime or what?
Right.
He was there at the crime when it was being committed. So when the crime was being committed, now you gonna have to go back to Mr. Reese's page and be like, damn, that's why Mr. Reese shared the picture of the office with J Money. Check this out, why did? Let me go to my watch later. Do I got in my watch later?
Friday, January 28th, Alexis and her two kids drove from Greenville.
Let me stop it right here. Since I got it on the Alexis Ware case, right? This the T. In case y'all want to know, right? This the T. This what I discovered. Right here. Hold on, y'all. Go to my last scene. This the T. When you trace back to Lil Dirt, you would be like, oh, it makes sense now. When you figure out, instead of y'all being a fan of the rapper, get to know that rapper. You know his career, but what about the family tree? Do anybody know about the family tree? Nope, nope. No. You know all the living, but you don't know no family tree. Then Trey Gang said, man, look, the shit that I'm finna put out there, ain't no you two finna call me out on it. Be like, no, ain't no family tree, Trey Gang. Shit. Look, guess what I found out? I said, damn, once you look at Lil Durk, because you know who Lil Durk finna be linked up with. That's why you got this. Him, right? Put Lil Durk with him. Only difference is he ain't got dread like Lil Durk, but don't he look like Lil Durk? All right, I'm gonna crash out on that one. Bam! Then you got to go to this. Selena Gomez. Miguel Gomez. Don't Miguel Gomez look like Lil Durk? All right. This some cold shit. Man, this game so cold, bro. I'm like, man, I can't believe this like shit like this happening in real life. This what finna make your YouTubers come out the dog and yeah, let me tell you what happened to Kenneka Jenkins. Cause it did. Watch this. Won't it make sense that Selena Gomez they would need a kidney, right? And this Miguel Gomez gotta be the same blood type, and your family tree came back to that, and that's why. Oh, Lil Durk famous, Selena Gomez famous. These they relatives. So boom, this all finna make sense then when it comes to Selena Gomez. Cause watch this, y'all. What's Selena Gomez? Oh, right here. Cause once you go back to Selena Gomez, right? This is what I found out, y'all. Y'all see what Selena Gomez look like? Man, tell me why she look like Alexis Ware. That's some crazy shit.
The biggest challenge for me.
The Mexican version. Look, this what I found that I was like, damn, that's why Alexis Ware had to come up missing. Cause if you was breed, if you do a DNA test, they be like, yeah, you know, you got African heritage, European, and Mexican with a little Swahili. When I say, bruh, the Illuminati out here controlling this shit, bruh, that's why these cases so big. Black people don't do this type of shit. Hold up. If you go to Alexis Word case, do this sound familiar? Hold up. If you go to Rico, let's go to P. Rico. Him related to the Gomez. So the whole time, this the black side of the Gomez family explaining, nope, this kid didn't come from Selena. Look, watch this, y'all. Check this out. Look, y'all remember uh that's Mona Stacks, right? Guess who she looked like? This crazy to me. These YouTubers, right? Just imagine when Trey Gang be like, look, y'all, do not trust these YouTubers because they know something that you don't know. Hold on, watch this. This is the crazy part about it. Watch this, y'all. Butt Pats, Kenneka Jenkins. Look, I can't make this up. That's a split image of it. Ain't that a split image? Don't Mona Stacks look just like butt packs? Hmm? I ain't gonna say nothing. Look, do Mona Stacks look just like butt packs? That's all I want to know. Let me do it like this. Won't this make sense why she be like Bree and Rico? If you look, check this out, y'all. Once y'all go to Alexis Ware and look into her background, you'll be like, that's why Reggie TV covered her case up. He got to. Look, is it in my watch later? Right here. Listen to this.
From Greenville to her mother Alberta's home, and Friday, January 28th, Alexis and her two kids drove from Greenville to her mother Alberta's home in Anderson, that I believe is roughly a 30 to 40-minute drive. And the plan was for them to stay the weekend, visit family, eat good food. Alexis was really close to her mom, Alberta. They spoke to each other several times a day, so it seems like these weekend visits were pretty routine. They were excited to have this time together. Now, according to Alberta, Alexis's mom, she and the children arrived pretty late in the day, so Alberta simply fed everyone dinner. and they all ended the night quietly going to bed because Alexis was exhausted, the kids were tired, Alberta was tired, and at this point, everything seemed to be okay. But by the next morning, Saturday, January 29th, that's really when things started to shift. Out of nowhere, it seems that Alexis started to voice fears to her mom that started to really freak her out. Alexis began admitting to her that she was being followed. She thought that she was being stalked. She believed certain
Remember gang stalking? They come from the family. Remember that they came in the Kenneka Jenkins, and then when they come to that lady just recently died, what's that girl name? That kid, what's that dude that killed the Keon? On the tip of my goddamn tongue. She was talking about, yeah, she told her people that she would get harassing phone calls and people stalking her and all of this stuff. What's her name? What's that? Y'all call it in the chat right quick. It just recently happened. I covered the case. It's on the tip of my tongue. What's that girl name? Found at the community center, you know what I'm saying, in the shallow grade. Damn, man, I can't believe I forgot the goddamn name. Kater Scott, Kater Scott, Kater Scott, Kater Scott, Kater Scott. That's it, Kater Scott. That's it, Kater Scott. Don't this sound like another Kater Scott story when it comes to Alexis' world?
cars were following her, trailing her on the road. She seems at a break point everyone to bed because
This
Alexis
crazy because if you look at the Kater Scott story, and I'm like, look, y'all, it's a pattern. I peep out the pattern. Just like if you a crackhead and you smoke crack, I know where all the crack houses at. I just gotta follow your trail. Like, yep, you over here gotta be a dope spot. Do this sound like a Kater Scott story? But this time they found the body of Kater Scott, right? But in the lesson where they don't find the body, right? But it's the same thing. And it's the same thing. Watch this.
Alexis from Greenville to her mother. Friday, January 28th, Alexis and her two kids drove from Greenville to her mother Alberta's home in Anderson, that I believe is roughly a 30 to 40-minute drive. And the plan was for them to stay the weekend, visit family, eat good food. Alexis was really close to her mom, Alberta. They spoke to each other several times a day, so it seems like these weekend visits were pretty routine. They were excited to have this time together. Now, according to Alberta, Alexis's mom, she and the children arrived pretty late in the day, so Alberta simply fed everyone dinner, and they all ended the night quietly going to bed because Alexis was exhausted, the kids were tired, Alberta was tired, and at this point, everything seemed to be okay. But by the next morning, Saturday, January 29th, that's really when things started to shift. Out of nowhere, it seems that Alexis started to voice fears to her mom that started to really freak her out. Alexis began admitting to her that she was being followed. She thought that she was being stalked. She believed certain cars were following her, trailing her on the road. She specifically mentioned a black truck, and she seemed really terrified about these things that were happening and told her mom that this had been happening for weeks at this point. Now, as if it was not freaky enough that Alexis claimed to be being followed and stalked by someone, throughout the day that Saturday, Alexis started to receive phone call after phone call after phone call after phone call, and all
Just like the Kater Scott case. Whoa! And I ain't gonna lie. When I looked in the lesson, well, I'm like, man, look, let me see what we'll find out. And I'm like, first thing I want to say, I'm like, man, that girl fine as fuck, bro. That girl thick. She every goddamn nigga dreams. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I want me something like that. But you know, if she that beautiful, you know she got to be a part of something. And was like, damn, I want to break away from this shit, bro. I want to break away. I don't want to tell, because you don't want to know why most of these people can't tell when they want to get away from this shit. Because they got to tell and expose themselves. Be like, damn, well, who are these people, man? It's the devil. Like, well, how you meet these devils? Once you ask real questions, you'll be like, damn, what the fuck? They just like, this is, you look, they say she was even in the voodoo. Man, look. Man, I'm finna take over this motherfucker Alexis word case. All because Ratchet TV, this all I just need him to speak on the Kenneka Jenkins case so he can show his ass and say, yeah, I'm on the Kenneka Jenkins case. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Boom, let me shut all this shit down. And you just really finna expose yourself. You really already exposed yourself. Shit. It's the same thing. Look, it's the same thing. Watch this.
All of it was from a number that she had blocked. And she kept telling her mom, I have no clue how this person is still reaching out to me because I've already blocked their number. And she showed her mom every single time she got one of these calls. She showed her mom her blocked list that the number was on there. And neither of them could figure out how it was still calling or what this person seemed to want. And when Alberta asked Alexis, who is this person? Is this the person that's stalking you? Like, what's their name? What's going on? Alexis would not get into specifics at all. And maybe that's just because she didn't know who it was. But what she did do was refer to this person as, quote, the devil. Throughout the day, her fear.
Just like Miss Teresa said, those devils. Y'all think y'all don't believe in Illuminati now? That like, damn, I watch a lot of Illuminati videos when it comes to conspiracy and breaking it down. But this Illuminati in the play, you can actually prove what you were looking into. Like, this how the Illuminati do. This how the Illuminati did. If you was a rapper or somebody that is tuned in with Illuminati shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like me, like, damn, I'm curious about the Illuminati. Like, damn, this what they signs is? This what they numbers? This what they believe in? Holy shit. So you taught me something. So when they come back to the Kenneka Jenkins case, you be like, damn, this came into play. The Illuminati showed me the stage. That's all I'm saying. Get those lights up. But y'all know what? Y'all want to know what's really, really crazy? Look.
Fear seemed to just continue to escalate, and at one point, Alexis ended up saying something so incredibly ominous. Alexis, out of the blue, told her mom that she didn't think she was going to live to see her 30th birthday, which was 2 months away. Alexis loved her birthday. She loved planning for her birthday in advance. She loved to celebrate herself.
They go to blonde her ritual. They go to blonde her ritual right there. Whoa! Remember me and Teresa had our little blonde hair ritual? That's all I'm gonna say. Beat the game.
It was something really exciting for her, and so to hear her so darkly say that she didn't think she'd make it to her 30th birthday was probably one of the most terrifying things that Alexis could say. And Alberta pressed her about this. She's like, please explain more. I need to know why you feel like that. Like, why would you say something like that? But Alexis would only look at her and say that she just knew. And those words weighed heavily on her family because it was clear whatever was happening, whoever was following her, this harassment was scaring Alexis so much that she feared for her life.
Build a website you love with Wix.
Now watch this. Check this out, y'all. This is so crazy to me because I made a live video about this a long time ago. Explaining this shit. Hold up, I'm on Zillionaire page. Hold up. Watch this, y'all. This it right here. Now I need to go to right up in her. Here we go. Y'all see J Money? This the crazy part about it. J Money is on the live video with butt pack. That's the insurance lady. That's butt packs. That's the insurance lady. She the one that could be like, yeah, Lou, put a life insurance on your daughter. We still gonna collect the funds on the daughter, even if they take kidneys all in, cause we still got an insurance plan. That's why J Money right there, bro, on the same line with the insurance lady. This crazy. That's the insurance lady, bro.
Money
Look,
made a
made a
text
text
said,
said,
man,
man,
they
they
did
did
this
this
shit
shit
on
on
some
some.
old beef. Even the uncle said that. What?
Everybody got then after that, November the 17th, we going to Washington, D.C. We having a Million Man March, so everybody, spread the eagles, man. Let them know, man.
Gee, they got a spread eagles. Hey, Bill, next week they doing this Kenneka uncle on the phone right now. He on live. He say next week they doing a march again, and in December.
This shit is so crazy. Why you think J Money is on the line with her with butt packs? Talk about, yeah, let's leave this off and get justice for my niece. And suckering everybody because you believe these people like freedom fighters and all this shit. Look.
But they go to Washington, D.C.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's this month. It's this month on the 17th.
Yeah, it's this month on the 17th.
Y'all see that? How she look at her body language when he.
My bad, y'all. My bad. I thought I had my screen set up. All right, here we go.
Look how she look. Look at her. Look at her fucking gestures and shit, right?
Next week they doing this Kenneka uncle on the phone right now. He on live. He say next week they doing a march again, and in December they doing a Washington, D.C.
Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's this month. It's this month on the 17th.
Yeah, it's this month on the 17th.
Well, as it relates to justice for Kenneka, I'm gonna tell you guys something. It's always justice. It ain't never stopped. And so even though people are not physically out there protesting, you can still do something from where you at. You can still.
See, that's what they do. They say little speeches like that, but we talking about the Million Man Mars that J Money want to throw. You know what I'm talking about? That's what the man. Y'all see where I'm finna go with this shit? They ain't nothing but another Andrew Holmes. Rico. Y'all know the activist Rico? What he acted? I ain't see him on no news when motherfucker get shot.
Attention to all seniors between the ages of 50 and 85. My mom made one phone call, and when she passed away, I got a check in the mail for $40,000 that paid for all of her burial expenses and left me and my family a little something extra as well. And you can do the same thing right now for your family. But the
Watch this shit.
You can still keep the conversation going. You can still make phone calls to the hotel. You can still just let people know as you're coming across them and asking them and making them aware. Have you heard about the Kenneka Beacon case? Just like the guy that just walked out the store. Make people aware. Sometimes I may be in Rose
So what is all this what I'm seeing? And these people, I looked on some of these people, look, and she in my group. She in my group. This lady in my group, Jack. I had to shut the whole group down. Cause at this point, I ain't trust nobody. You see what I'm saying? I ain't trust nobody. And now my guts told me right. Cause these the same people in the group talking about, yeah, Trey Gang this and Trey Gang that. Come on to the channel and to the other group. And these other big groups, y'all better get out them junk right now, Jack. Man, y'all better get out them big ass groups.
Family up in prayer. So again, we all got a responsibility for justice for Kenneka. But how do something to make a difference? That's just my take, and that's what I do at all times.
At all times. You're a real good speaker. I like how you speak.
All right.
Yeah, you speak that black shit. Cause that's what everybody gets, throwed off on. Yeah. What about J Money? Talking about going to Washington, D.C. What? And y'all hear me all the time be like, y'all better stop making friends with these some bitches. Thinking these people cool. Yeah, girl, you on the Kenneka Jenkins. I'm day one, bitch. I'm day one. Girl, what's your email? Where you at on Facebook? Yeah, let me so we can text and shit.
And this ain't no gang. I'm telling y'all, bro. Please believe me when I say this. I was saying this shit 4 years ago. Just imagine that I was hip to this lady right here. Didn't know this the lady that got life insurance. If you don't know nothing about this lady got her own company and she got her own business dealing with life insurance. When people die, the life insurance, you got to make it look like an accident. Because that's the only life insurance, you know what I'm saying? The policy and all of this, right here. They had to get J Money out of there because when J Money took those photos, y'all look. When if you've been following the Kenneka Jean case, you'll be like, damn, I remember when J Money was living. I remember when J Money was beefing with me, Teresa. And J Money told, don't sell your soul for that little money, my nigga. And he made a post about that. Shit. The reason why I'm showing y'all this shit, because J Money thought it was cool. Like, yeah, let's get just for Kenneka, but shit, they finna hit you too. Man, do I need to show y'all the video with J Money? Watch this. That's what I need to show y'all right there. Watch this. Check this out. This the crazy part about it, because y'all need to understand that motherfucking footage, bruh. Hold on, wait a minute. Is it in my likes videos? This shit is so crazy because it just proved to me that y'all remember when I dumped the Kenneka? Bro, look at this shit. Hold up. No, it was in my watch later. This when I was exposed. That when I had my mindset on being married, and I'm like, damn, let me boom. Hold on, gotta be in my watch. That when I was talking about Isaac Cappy, that's on the footage. Know what I'm talking about? Boom. This is where this girl finna come in there when they come to Planet of the Fakes. Right? Jenny died. Oh, yeah, I gotta go to my lights. Matter of fact, I know what I need to do. Before I go to that shit, I need to go to watch later. Into this. Let's go to J Money. Hold up. Did I pass it? Nah, I couldn't pass it. Hold up. I think I did. Hold on. Right here. No, not that one. That's the one I need, but I want, goddamn it, and if you look at her, don't she look just like Quell? I'm trying to tell y'all some shit. Hold on, I'm trying to tell y'all some shit right here. Here go J Money, right? Why this? I need the full video now. When J Money came in that
On 9/10, 3:15 a.m.
what this would look like at 3:15, 3:24 a.m. on September the 9th.
We're gonna see him. Here you go. All right. At 3:24, almost 3:30, 6 minutes in, he comes walking across, stops. It's at 3:24. Kenneka walked through here at 2:27, but
At 3:27 in the beginning, y'all remember what they told us? Y'all remember like, yeah, we could nigga watch in the kitchen. Yeah, it was at 3:24. Wait a minute. In the beginning, y'all said it was at 2:24. You got J Money on the footage on September the 9th. Look, what this would look like on September the 9th between the hours of 2:30 and 3 in the morning.
on the 9th, she walked through there at 2:27 on the 9th. This is on the 10th. He walks down here. When he comes back, he has his phone out. To me, it looks like he takes a picture of whoever.
That's why he'll be putting his phone out taking pictures, because that's where the real office is when it comes to the security guard. That beverage manager, the dude, yeah. So look, that's why J Money down here, because he taking pictures of that same security guard office. Not here, but the other one on the other side of the kitchen. Do I need to carry on? Look.
Could be possibly following him, because after he goes and leaves, we see a guy pop up. See right there, I think he takes a picture of behind him just to see if anybody might have been following him. If so, he got a picture of him. He stops here, takes picture. And he
You thinking J Money just taking pictures? Look at it like how you like, damn, why would you take pictures like that? If if according to the narrative they gave, well, they already said she was found in the freezer at 12 something. So why would you be taking pictures at 3 something? It don't make sense. But it'll make a lot of sense when you figure out the timestamp. That's crazy to me. It's so crazy, bro. Look, look at the time. Watch this. What more than I could say if you got this going on at 3, possibly at 2:26 in the morning on September the 9th? You don't want to look at it? Because I can shut this bitch down right now and goddamn it let you have the other YouTube be like, what happened to Kenneka G? Oh my God, you know her mother crashing out right now. Like, really? Wow, check this out. You got the uncle in the kitchen at 3:26 in the morning. What you think he'll be doing at 3:26 in the morning on September the 9th? Before I play this video. Or at 2:26. It's still an hour gap. So they let you know what he will be doing at 2:26 or 3:26 on the night. Can you answer that for me? I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. And you got paperwork saying, yeah, Mr. Reese was notified by the security. We'll watch the cameras, and you got J Money in them
might have been
motherfuckers.
following him. If
Well,
so, you
shit,
got a
we finna
picture of
take
it.
pictures of
He
our
stops
own
here,
then.
takes pictures.
Booyah! If you got Mitchell Reese in the court paper saying, yeah, we'll be assured they look like J Money had enough. I'm gonna take pictures at 2:25. If you add this at 2:25 in the court paper, like, yeah, they were talking about the camera, J Money, like, fuck that. I'm taking pictures. Nah, you don't get it. You don't get it. Nah, you don't get it. I tell you what, let's move forward. Just like in the when you got a game on your phone, but like yeah, you could got to complete level 1, and once you complete level 1, you gotta go to level 2 to get some more of this shit and get your jewel pieces, right? All right. Level 1, YJ Money will be down here in the kitchen between the hours of 2:25 or 3:25 on September the 9th. September the 9th, not the 10th. I need to play some Jeopardy music on this John. Like, damn, no. Boy, these motherfuckers YouTubers finna flip out because I'm finna bring some more out with this shit. That's why J Money would be taking pictures between the hours. Y'all remember when the news said she was running the hall for an hour. When she walked in the kitchen, round 3 songs, ran back same time J Money in the kitchen on September the 9th. Wait a minute. Look. Look what this look like. If Trey Gang say, hey, J Money on the footage at 225 or at least 325. Cause he taking pictures of the office on the ninth. On the ninth. Man, y'all when Mitch Teresa said, y'all know my daughter been died, you know, in the way that she died. You know what I'm talking about? Reggie TV got to do a lot of explaining on this shit. You say you saw this case? Yeah, buddy. You just got exposed. You finna get exposed to the finest. Cause look, what does it look like September 9th between 2 and 3:30? That's all I want to say. Hold up. Let me play the Ox video. Leave no witness. Oh yeah, I love leave no witness. You still do? All right. You looking because they were dry snitch. Because when you see their video, their whole content was like, I want some more money. Beverage manager, aka security guard. We know who the editor of the video. Oh shit. Cause look at this here. When they said Kenneka walked in this kitchen on September 9th, round 325, look what this would be at 325 September 9th.
And he walks
Boo
off.
y'all!
After he walks off, watch down here, boom. The time skipped like 7 minutes, but it's still 3:43. This guy was following him. I'm telling you, this guy was following him. He does not work there. This is like,
Now you got two black hoodies in the kitchen. Boy, don't they hit different when you like, damn, they said it was two black hoodies. Now you got two black hoodies. Because get what J Money, look, look, look.
so takes a picture behind him.
Hi, y'all! So when French K sent me that letter and said it was two black hoodies in the kitchen around about this time, Trey down there, guess what? You finna see two black hoodies in her, and guess how you finna find out how she got in the freezer. Fuck you mean? Like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like I didn't figure this shit out once I had goddamn discovered this little grain of sand. This little mustard seed. And I like, damn, this motherfucker sprout and grow. Look what this look like. Don't this look like that thing? Who will be actually placing Kenneka in the freezer with who? And you go back to Miss Teresa, and she gonna be with security. Do I need to show you this? I showed it so many times when it came to the court paper. I said when they notified Miss Teresa that her daughter they were gonna check the camera. They said at 2:30. If you look at this at 2:25, look what this would look like. Look what the surveillance footage would look like now. In hoodies, guess what Leonora got on? The same fucking outfit. Let me, hold on. Matter of fact, let me find that video. Hold on.
Just to see if anybody might have been following him. If so, he got a picture of him. He stops here, takes picture. And he walks off. After he walks off, watch down here, boom. the time skipped like 7 minutes, but it's still 3:43. This guy was following him. I'm telling you, this guy was following him. He does not work there. This is like a jersey. We went over this. I showed this on the video. This guy had like a jersey on. It had a number on it. It's a hoodie, and he's got the hoodie on, but there's on the other sleeve, there's numbers which look like it could have been 9. One of them looked like a 9, and I couldn't make out the other number. We tried. Some said it was 93, some said 99. There was a few different ones, but you could barely see it there. But he also, I believe, follows up. Here we go. Now, we just saw him, right? We just saw J Money at what? 3:26. We saw J Money come walking through here. And then we saw a guy that looked like he was following. Remember, J Money came walking out this way, walked back. Now it is 4:06. Here he comes again. So he was here at 3:30. No, 3:26, and now it's 4:06.
What this would sound like between the hours of 2:06 and 3:06. Look who on the footage.
This time he walks by, it jumps a few minutes, and we don't see a guy here, but we see like a chef-looking guy. Look, he's talking to somebody, and he's saying he got.
He said the chef-looking guy, and they go back to Larry Rogers was like, yeah, well, Kenneka watching the kids, you as an employee preparing food. Right? Right, goddammit.
Pictures. You seen that? He was talking to somebody. And I'm going to show you in a minute who I think he was talking to. There's a guy right here.
Damn! So you mean to tell me look, check this out. If you mean to tell me if the lawyer, Larry Rogers said it was the employees in the kitchen and the family and friends was in the kitchen, and this was around between the hours of 2 and 3 o'clock? Really? And you don't see this? Golly! Don't that would match everything what the court papers said? Like, damn, who was the employees in the kitchen between the hours of 2 and 3 o'clock when Kenneka came up missing with employees? I stop it right here. Cause look what this finna show. Between 2 and 3 o'clock on September the 9th. Not the 10th. Not the 10th. Look.
Was there. Number got a picture of us. On 9/10, 3:15 a.m.
Guess what time this will be?
We're gonna see
1:24.
him. Here you go.
J Money in the kitchen. So you would have J Money in the kitchen when Balls met up with dude in the lobby. Yeah, want me to play that? You want me to play 54 Keys? Then you want to know why P said, yeah, when you found out the uncle was in it, the cop, they was all in it. That's what he finna show J Money at. The bearish manager, aka security, knows to save this footage for my safety. Shit, want me to keep rolling? If you want me to keep rolling, get those likes up, cause I'm in war with these other ass YouTubers out here. Goddamn it, thinking they just yeah, I got a big following in you trade game, and I got a following. They don't believe everything what I say, and I'm like, well, look, I'm glad that they do, cause if they believe in the truth, they're gonna believe this truth too. Can't take sides when it comes to the truth. Ad whooping gonna be an ad whooping. Like you goddamn it got spanked and got your ass goddamn it hard. Do I need to keep playing the video or just say fuck it? You can do this on your spare time now. Look, check this out. You can do this on your spare time. Be like, damn. They can say, let's go with 324. You know, when they knock the hours off, you can look at this at 124. Then when they go to 2, it's still gonna when they go to 4 o'clock, it's still gonna be at 2. Yeah, sure. Fuck you mean? No, I guess they don't want to see it. I guess they don't want to see it, goddamn. Shit, I guess y'all want to see it. Turn me up. Want to talk about? You ain't finna ride, goddamn, be like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna know my day. I'm gonna wait. Hit my life, but with shit. Matter of fact, goddamn, shit. Check this out. I'm so real with y'all. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not here for no creative content. This ain't even my hobby. I don't fuck a YouTube, Instagram, social media. I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm not into this stuff. But what if I found out? This is why I need to be into this stuff. But what the narrative would sound like on September the 9th between the hours of 1 and 2 in the morning. That's all I want to say. And drop it in my comments. Between the hours of 1 and 2 in the morning. Look. What this show?
At 3:24, almost 3:30, 6 minutes in, he comes walking across, stops. It's at 3:24. Kenneka walked through here at 2:27, but on the
If you knock 2 hours out, they go back to 1. So what he basically said, J Money gonna be there waiting on it. Fuck you mean? Like you don't know what the fuck going on? You don't know what the fuck going on? Look, watch this.
the ninth. She walked through there at 2:27 on the 9th. This is on the 10th.
The 9th, what did it look like on the 9th?
He walks down here.
Same time frame.
When he comes back, he has his phone out. To me, it looks like he takes a picture of whoever could be possibly following him, because after he goes and
Why you say somebody will be following him around about this time? Like when I'm trying to tell everybody he know what's up, you listen to the next, you be like, damn, Trey, down, you a bad motherfucker. You Mr. Go Get 'em. Man, you so cold. You really been goddamn looking after these people because they came after you, but in another way. When these people came after me, yes, y'all wanna know how they came after me? Hey Trey Dan, I love your content, man. You wanted something. Can we collaborate? Yeah, what's up? What's going on? Man, I got some receipts, that I want to share with you and all this. I'm like, yeah, give me those receipts. Man, I got screenshots right now that's finna fuck the whole game up. Man, if you heard my live video before Ratchet TV made videos of Kenneka Jenkins just recently. Just recently. If you go back to my live video, I'm like, y'all, I done trade this shit back to Ratchet TV. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, these man friends with these people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now this man going live and like, I'm like, whoa! I'll stop it right now. Show me the power influence. Shit. This shit serious. Damn. Like, whoa. Man, I see how social media works now. And guess what he getting exposed on? He a stalker. Yeah, Resident TV. Show your jail record. You got a stalking charge on that motherfucker. You be stalking motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, buddy. Man, look here, bro. I'm gonna need all the light. I work hard for this shit, bro. Look, check this out, bro. You gotta share this shit if you believe. I'm gonna go along, Trey Gang. I'm gonna thumb you up on this. If you say this on September the 9th, 2017, between the hours, you always say, hey, when it comes to the footage, this will be not 2 hours out the footage. So you know this at 125. So you know this at 125, right? This is what the YouTube finna use against you. Cause they're gonna act like, yeah, this September 10 at 325 playing dumb. Like, yeah, why J Money and the picture taking camera? And I said, just knock the goddamn date off the goddamn girl. And knock 2 hours off the footage. Watch this. I'm finna play his video. How long this motherfucker is? 7 minutes. I'm glad it's 7 minutes. Cause I can go to Larry Roger John after this one. Watch this. Listen to the narrative close when I said, man, y'all, why y'all following these YouTubers? Y'all ain't people game. I feel sorry for the people, you know what I'm saying? That ain't hip to no game. And you could be like, damn. Cause if you don't know this, shit, just imagine you would run into me like, if I had a fucked up ass mindset, just imagine you would run into me. Drake ain't got a fucked up mindset like, yeah, this motherfucker like me over here. Come here, you like that wood, don't you, man? You know I love that wood. Look, I can show that mother like a sling. Show that jump like a sling, and I'm gonna wanna play with that jump. And I'm like, yeah, look, meet me over here at my nigga house tonight, you know. And they say, that's the last place you gonna be seen. Fuck you, man. All because you like to play with Slinky, you know what I'm talking about? Slinky. Then you on the news, on the Merc cutting, like, have you seen her? Can you tell me, have you seen? And I'm this shit for real, bro. I'm thinking it like a killer over here, like, damn, this what they mad. They got to be like, this shit for real. You don't think this shit for real? Watch this, check this out. Watch this, y'all. Look what this, look. I just want everybody to share this live video when I say this here. Share it with good intention when you do. If you honestly believe and you're gonna trust Trey Down and be like, Trey Down, I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance, Trey Down. just follow your channel and stuff. I don't know what the fuck going on. But I be watching other YouTubers. I'm like, damn, them the YouTubers that you watch, this why your mind fucked up like that. But them my favorite YouTuber Trey and I'm like, but damn, but I'm trying to okay, you can stay on that side. Stay on that goddamn side then. If you believe this, what happened when I say nah, 2 hours off the footage, this at 125 on September 9th. Remember what Mitch Teresa said? Remember what the news said? Remember what Living Norman said? We got videos at 130, at 150. No wonder. Shit, no wonder why you said that. Look what's going on in the kitchen. That just let me know who got the upper hand. The security guard, posing as a beverage manager. Yeah. And you got to do his will. Look at this shit. Do this hit different than that when I say, hey, this between the hours of 1 and 2 o'clock on September 9th. Look how this hit different.
We're gonna see him. Here you go. Alright. At 3:24, almost 3:30, 6 minutes in, he comes walking across. Stops. It's at 3:24. Kenneka walked through here at 2:27, but on the 9th. She walked through there at 2:27 on the 9th. This is on the 10th. He walks down here. When he comes back, he has his phone out. To me, it looks like he takes a picture of whoever could be possibly following him, because after he goes and leaves, we see a guy pop up. See right there, I think he takes a picture of behind him just to see if anybody might have been following him. If so, he got a picture of him. He stops here, takes picture, and he walks off. After he walks off, watch down here, boom. The time skipped like 7 minutes, but it's still 3:43. This guy was following him. I'm telling you, this guy was following him. He does not work there. This is like a jersey. We went over this. I showed this on the video. This guy had like a jersey on. It had a number on it. It's a hoodie, and he's got the hoodie on, but there's on the other sleeve, there's numbers which look like it could have been 9. One of them looked like a 9, and I couldn't make out the other number. We tried. Some said it was 93, some said 99. There was a few different ones, but you can barely see it there. But he also, I believe, follows up. Here we go. Now, we just saw him, right? We just saw J Money at what? 3:26. We saw J Money come walking through here. And then we saw a guy that looked like he was following. Remember, J Money came walking out this way, walked back. Now it is 4:06. Here he comes again. So he was here at 3:30. No, 3:26, and now it's 4:06. This time he walks by, it jumps a few minutes, and we don't see a guy here, but we see like a chef-looking guy. Look, he's talking to somebody, and he's saying he got pictures. You seen that? He was talking to somebody. And I'm going to show you in a minute who I think he was talking to. There's a guy right here. Remember, we seen J Money been walking all around here by himself for almost an hour. And that is facts. I don't know what y'all's opinion is on J Money, but what I just showed you was a clip from an older video that I did showing J Money in this kitchen, walking all around this kitchen on the 10th, hours after Kenneka's body has been found. They've already found her body in the kitchen, and right now at around 4 o'clock is when they're showing the body. So where are they showing the body at? What part of the kitchen? Because J Money just walked through this whole kitchen, and I showed y'all it was around 4 o'clock is when they showed Kenneka the body. This is 14 minutes after that. He comes in. The more people, police, and all that are still in the kitchen. Where the fuck are they?
Oh, since he mentioned that, right? Guess what the lawyer said? Watch this, y'all. Watch this. You just heard the narrative, right? Go to Trey Game Playlist. Let's go what the lawyer said around this time frame. Around this time frame. Can we go around this time frame? He admit that
They
who
immediately
gonna be in
slick
the
dry
kitchen.
snitching. But you notice they ain't.
Hold up. Watch this. Man, you better get those likes up on this shit. If you don't peep this shit, if he said who was all in the kitchen at that point, oh man. Come on, Larry Rogers, where you at? Right here. Same time. What he said on the footage.
Investigation. What have you learned?
Well, we're still in the preliminary stages of the investigation, but we have gathered, fortunately, more video than they initially released, and it gives us a better picture of what was going on around the hotel. Amazingly, it seems to me that there were hotel staff that I would expect she should have encountered because she was in their actual operating kitchen. She was in several hotels. And we can see in various portions of the video footage employees that would have been in some of the same rooms that she was in as she kind of went through the rooms.
So you see that they would have been in the same rooms. Did you see any interaction between her and hotel staff in the footage that you watched?
I did not see any interaction, and we'll have to follow up with identifying the names of those employees to see exactly what they saw. But again, in the kitchen, for instance, you see someone in there mopping the kitchen. Also in the kitchen, you see someone who appears to be preparing some food. These are people who you would expect to have encountered her or at a minimum seen her as she went through the kitchen area.
So were they seen in the same frames as Kenneka, or they're just seen in other video in the kitchen around the same time? I'm just trying to piece together whether or not they actually may have laid eyes on her.
I cannot say that they laid eyes on her because they are not in the same frame.
Okay.
Again, that's going to require further investigation, but those are some of the things that we're looking into.
There's a man who says that he's working with the family, Andrew Holmes, who's a community activist. He claims that the police department actually showed him some video, and that in that video he saw Kenneka walking into the freezer. Did you see any of that in the video that you were shown?
We did not, and that was a huge bone of contention, quite frankly. It's not clear to us why they showed video footage to anyone other than the family, before the family, and then that claim that he saw her walk into the freezer on video was something we requested and never received, and it appears that was not accurate.
There's also, as we watch this video, obviously when we see Kenneka in the video earlier in the night versus the way we see her walking, she's clearly impaired later on in the evening. I know her mom says that friends said she had, quote, 1 cup. What was that 1 cup of? Was it alcohol? Is the thinking that perhaps that may have been laced with something?
Yeah, that's something that we have not been able to verify or validate yet. She is disoriented as you see her walk through the hallways, and that should have been apparent to anyone who encountered her. Let me also point out, you mentioned video footage of the kitchen. That is not the kitchen in an abandoned kitchen that apparently has not been used for years, but for some.
Man, y'all see this? So you mean to tell me if I go back to this, everything what the lawyer said? Look, look, go back to this. Guess who will be in the kitchen at the same time?
Look, y'all.
This crazy. Look who would be in the kitchen with Kenneka at the same time. What they say? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to go back to leave no witness. But this even make it even more better. This even make it even more better. Hold on, let me go back to leave no witness. I gotta go back to leave no witness because everything what Larry Rogers said, if they said they saw Kenneka in the kitchen with employees, but they weren't on the same frame, right? What leave no witness was talking about then? Right here. Now this would match up
I
why
don't
Jay
know yet.
Money would be in the kitchen at this
To me, it looks
very
like he takes a
time frame. Yeah, let me stop it right there. So, won't that would show what the lawyer said that yeah, you got kitchen employees in the kitchen too with family members? Yeah, let's make that make sense. Cause that's what the paperwork said. Mm-hmm. So get those lights up right now. Get me keep spilling tea. Cause we finna separate for all them motherfuckers talking about, yeah, I'm Dave. I'm J for K. How you J for K and you don't know this type of shit? Oh no, you there for the hype. Oh yeah, man, you a sellout. You worse than that Miss Teresa bitch. I don't need your support. Keep moving on. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't that serious with me. What this would look like that if you were told through the news, Kenneka walked in the hall between the hours of 2 and 3 o'clock, and I say start off from 125. Guess what you gonna see at 125? Why this, y'all? This the cold part about it. Guess who will be in the kitchen at 125? You see this, right?
pit comes through there at 227 on.
What? Guess what he will be at in the kitchen? Why he got his arm folded? Guess what he will be waiting on? Watch this. Let's play Dawn, right? Check this out. Watch this. Guess what they showed you? They had to show you some truth when they come to 125. Hold up. Right here. Right here. Where they got the hold on, wait a minute. This ain't the one. Right here. Where they got the fake Kenneka going to? And J Money in the kitchen. Don't the time match up? See that? Pow! But the whole time, Kenneka in the kitchen. But guess what was going on in one song? Watch this. Kenneka in the lobby. The real Kenneka. In the lobby. Go on, what? To her where her uncle at. this shit match up. That's why I'm like, damn, that's why J Money would be in there with employees and all of this old shit. Shit. And taking pictures. Now he finna look like, damn, J Money took pictures in case he get caught up in shit. He gotta have evidence of his own too. You wanna know taking no picture, be like, yeah, let me take picture trying to find out what my needs were. No, let me take some picture in case any of these motherfuckers ever yeah, no, but people like YouTube. Get Ratchet TV in here. 'Cause I got a whole lot to say about the Alexis Ware case. I never talked about the Alexis Ware case, but I could bring a lot of awareness to it. Boy, I could bring so much awareness to this community. Man, people gonna be like, whoa! Man, it's like you getting tased in your ass when the police showed up tasing and like, oh my god damn, you know how you do the butt lock? Like, oh my shit. Yeah, that's the type of tea I got. Yeah. Oh yeah, what this look like? What do the footage look like now if Trey Gang was looking into it? Been doing this shit for years. Couldn't figure this out. I'm talking about up and down with the Kenneka Jenkins case. I got people reaching out to me. These people so scared. They giving me the tea. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, now I understand why y'all gave me the tea. But you didn't give me the whole tea. Like they'll be like, look, I want to expose this person, that person. And I'm like, damn, why you want to expose this person, that person? And you want to keep yourself anonymous because you were linked up with that person. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Look, why this? You just heard the news say, yeah, the employee's gonna be in the kitchen when Kenneka walked in. Then you got J Money in that motherfucker too. At the same time frame. But not in the same frame. Just say while he in this kitchen. Just say when Larry Rogers said, yeah, it was the employees in the kitchen, but they weren't in the same frame, but they was in the same kitchen. That means you see J Money. That means Kenneka be on the other side of the kitchen. They in the same kitchen, but not in the same frame. This is like, yeah, you came in there with, hey, man, did you come in there with J Money? Yeah, I came in there with J Money. Where you was at? I was on the other side of the kitchen. Are they gonna show this? Oh no, well look, check this out. You know. Shit. Y'all keep hitting that share button because y'all just rubbing up some feathers with this one. Cause look, why this? Do y'all want me to keep carrying on? Do y'all want me to keep carrying on with this shit? Cause I can go to my YouTube studio right now and show you how many copyrights I got struck. No wonder I'm like, damn, my channel supposed to been down the copyright straight that YouTube said you got copyright straight down. I'm like, damn. Shit, man, look, check this out. If I show everybody 10 copyright strikes, I'm talking about 10. I'm talking about 10. Ain't like this. Yeah, you made a video, you got a copyright strike. Man, those folks done struck off. And then you look like, damn, that's why they struck those China Trade Gang? Like, whoa. Look, watch this. What this look like at 124? And you got Kenneka at what time? Ball. Meeting up with who? And guess who this person is? Kenneka relative. That's the crazy part. That's her people right here, bro. And she finna go what? To the lower left. And once you go to the lower left, you be like, damn, that's why her brother showed up for J Money in the kitchen. shit. Man, I'm about to cry over her, bro. Cause I'm like, damn, this man in the kitchen, like,
On the 9th. This is on the 10th. At 24. Kenneka walked through here at 2:27. But
it's all the same time frame. If it's at 2 and 1, it's still gonna match up what Kenneka leading up to in the kitchen. So if this at 1, this could be at 2. Look what this video showed. They still would be meeting up with who in the kitchen. Who? Let's get a clear understanding. Who is Kenneka will be meeting up with if you got J Money in the kitchen at 124? This at 1 what? 16. This was this show. 115. Look before this. Who in the lobby? The goddamn sister. What that show now? And who would be in the kitchen the whole time? Booyah! Let me take some pictures in case when we pull this lick off. I'm gonna take pictures for my safety because I don't trust y'all, but I'm gonna take pictures of your goddamn office and all this shit. See what I'm saying now? You see what I'm saying now? Do we got an understanding on that? That damn J Money will be in the kitchen at this time. Matter of fact, Trey ain't go to Zach TV. Look, go to Zach TV, right? Let's kill all these YouTubers out here, right? Zach, you know what I'm talking about? Let's kill all these goddamn YouTubers that trying to come out with the Kenneka GK, cause they like, since I told y'all the facts and you know them like, yeah, man, you got the game fucked up. What P said?
You wanna go basement some shit? Yeah, I ain't going to no basement. It's our first time in that motherfucker. We was just walking around it, and the back part, like, okay, once you go back towards like the kitchen, like, okay, everybody know how a hotel is. You know how like how they have the chairs set up on the table. If it's the weekend, it's like it's over with. You know, like it's closed. They don't like the restaurants don't be open. It's the weekend, so it's like it was nighttime, and then it was closed. So walking back there, you get like a creepy little sense of vibe. Even the toughest guy, you gonna get like you're not finna just. I mean, you know, you ain't thinking like, man, you hear me?
When did you get the call?
Watch bro go in. Call my phone whole time, ain't picking up. A motherfucker got me, but you ain't thinking of that 1 second.
Thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Leaving the hotel that night.
What's homie? We're really concerned to the next
exactly.
Day, at that point in time, like she's still missing. That's what we got. Exactly. Like in that moment, you still like, damn, where she at? But it's still like, oh, this shit still ain't real. It's right. It's like, hey, this shit ain't real, bro. Like this shit just ain't real, bro. This shit just ain't no shit that just be real, homie. There ain't no motherfucker be thinking about it like that. Like that's some movie shit, bro. Niggas don't really be thinking like, oh, you might drop me off in front of my door, but don't watch me go in. Spin the block like, damn, I ain't even watch bro go in. Call my phone whole time, ain't picking up. A motherfucker got me, but you ain't thinking in that 1 second that you put off that a motherfucker might come around the corner. You creeping your that, bro. You'll be thinking crazy all the time if you think like that.
Okay. Exactly. Okay. So the next morning, which is Saturday, well, you know, 8, 9.
Now I'm gonna keep it like this. I actually scratch that, cause what you saying basically like when we was leaving, my thoughts when I was leaving up out of there, I was still like trying to think for the better, hoping like, you know, like trying to think on the light side. Exactly. But I peeped a lot of like stuff while I was in there, like some don't sit well with me, but this my friend. I don't want to think like that. Exactly. Nobody's gonna think like that. Don't nobody want to think like that. You don't just go there. You feel me? You gotta get to 55 before you get to 100. You don't just go to 100.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You don't go 0 to 100 for real though. Nobody, you feel me? So it's like we still was thinking like at the same time, this side of your stomach feeling like man, but this side of your stomach like hope, you know, you hoping for the better. That's I mean, you know, you ain't thinking like man, you feel me?
When did you get the call that she was found?
Like too much because they gonna get us removed in the door, just like what's going on. All out of yes, y'all disturbing the peace.
Who went?
Hotel security. What? We seen man guy that was coming in and go in the back. Man ain't get no help.
That's perfect. So they did. I see how y'all coming.
You know how come on, man.
What the fuck was? Hold on. I leave a friend behind.
Like a motherfucker left off outside. Go pick him. Now you might motherfucker pick him. I got you know hotel party. Everybody roll. Point in time, like still really be thinking like, come.
Okay.
When I was leaving up out of town, I said, well with me, but this my friend. I don't want to think like that. Exactly. Nobody's gonna don't do nothing like that. We don't condone nothing. First.
Okay. Shit, y'all going like what time? It was 3, 4 in the morning. And y'all don't give a fuck who sleep. Y'all knocking on every door.
Front, talking. Hey, y'all seen her? Anything? Y'all seen her? Anything? Hey, y'all see? You seen the girl in the blue jean jacket? Y'all seen our friend? What anybody else do? They say they friend missing. Everybody start participating, looking.
And y'all told. And is it true? Yes or no? Y'all told the security play the camera back.
And we walked up to the front desk. First of all, when we told the guy behind the desk, we say, "Oh, you seen our friends missing, man." His reaction wasn't like a regular reaction as somebody that works at a hotel. If you behind the front desk of a hotel, a big hotel like that, you would think that they would be more concerned. You would think that they gonna call the police. You gonna think that they gonna give a helping hand, reaching out to us. It wasn't too much like a concern from him. He really kind of walked. He brushed us off and he walked off. He went back behind. He walked off, leaving his desk unattended, actually.
Like
it wasn't really, you know.
Like it ain't that.
Yeah.
So that would explain why Jay Money would be taking pictures at that time frame. That's crazy. Everything he explaining, you see it on the footage in another way. In another goddamn way, bro. Now you see this in another way. P. Keep chatting, gang.
Like it ain't that. Fuck like he don't give a fuck.
Like he don't get no fuck. Did y'all feel discriminated against at any given moment in time? Like, man, is they being racist?
Any moment in time, man. I felt disrespected from the moment we told him, hey, XY, you give me ABC. And he said XYZ. I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't type of response I respected. Yeah, I ain't expect that. You know, I ain't expect that type of response from you. I expected you to, you know, get on the phone, do something, at least show us. Act like
show some proof, act like you care.
It wasn't like that.
Okay. That shit just don't seem right. So when y'all start looking for it, y'all realize, damn, she nowhere in this motherfucker. What else came to mind?
Nah, we thought she was a nigga, Joe. We ain't gonna lie.
Oh, okay. Be real, bro. Be real.
We trying to go for the best. We not thinking of
what you mean?
Things
At
like
what
that.
point in time? Like, was you talking at the point in time was we walking around the hotel asking? That's what.
Did y'all just call what he just said? Did you ask him when we walk with hotel security? I mean, tell me if y'all heard that when he said, yeah, when she came up missing, you mean to tell me when we walk with hotel what?
Be real, bro. Be real.
We trying to go for the best. We not thinking of
what you mean?
Things
At
like
what
that.
point in time? Like, was you talking at the point in time was we walking around the hotel asking? That's what you mean?
Did you see it? Did you hear that? Guess what time they're gonna be talking about? Between the hours of 1 and 2 when security came to the room. Look, this what he'll be talking about is this right here. Damn, where it went to? Hold on.
Be real, bro. Be real.
We trying to go for the best. We not thinking of
what you mean?
Things
At
like
what
that.
point in time? Like, was you talking at the point in time was we walking around the hotel asking? That's what you mean?
Yeah.
When we got rid at that time?
Yeah.
Oh shit, at that time, like, once it wasn't no reaction, that motherfucker still looking hard, but you know, we all way out here in this hunky town, like, well, I don't want to say no, you know, but you know what it is.
Yeah, you know.
We all out there for, and they can't do too much because they gonna get us removed in the door, just like what's going on.
Man, you could trace butt pack back to goddamn it, Peasy. You can trace butt pack to Peasy, right? But I want to get to that part when he was like, yeah, you heard the mama was in it, the cop, the uncle, they was out in. when P said that they would fit round about the time frame that J Money would be in the kitchen in September the 9th. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Won't this shit hit different when he said, yeah, you know, when I learned the cop was in it, the uncle, the mama, he was in it. And guess what time he said he would be in the kitchen? That's the deal breaker. Because when he said he seen all the child, so this finna be at Tucson. So that means this was actually at 1:25 and P showed up an hour later in the kitchen. Do your research. Shit. That means J Money will be in the kitchen at what time? Ball's finna come through that motherfucker. In the beginning, they said Kenneka was last seen in this kitchen, walking in this area. If they would have shown the truth, when Kenneka walked in that kitchen, you gotta show the uncle in there waiting on the deal in black hoodie. That's all I'm gonna say. Shit, this T piping hot on this channel. Oh man, this motherfucker don't that what it look like? September 9th. What it look like? September 9th at 1:25 in the morning. Man, y'all, Kenneka text message at 1:20 said, I'm ready to go. And Mitch Reese got the phone and text Leonora this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, go back to the cell phone now. It's finna expose everything. Since it's finna expose everything, guess what? YouTubers got to come out the dark. And like, yeah, let me break this case down on the Kenneka Jenkins case. I'm trying to tell everybody. You want to know why they killed J Money? I'm trying to tell you why they killed J Money. I'm trying to tell you and expose Mr. Reese. I'm showing you. Check it out. Why you think they got to kill J Money? You can look at this alone. One time he would be in the kitchen, and I say, look, this September 9th. Look at this at 1:25 in the morning, knock 2 hours off the timestamp. Why you think they got to kill him? Shit, it don't take no rocket scientist. Shit, look what he's doing with his phone. Man, we finna get your ass, J Money. Why you think they got to kill him? At 1:25, September 9th in the morning, and they like, yeah, you know, Kenneka came in the kitchen at round about this same time frame. And then guess what they just pinned? She'll be running into her uncle then. Look at it like this, sure. When you say J Money had info, yes, he got info, but he turned to be a snitch. And that's what snitches get. Tell you. That's why he had to die. He snitched. He had to die. He snitched. Are you thinking like, yeah, J Money? And then look, did you see how Mr. Reach tried to hype it up? Like, yeah, my brother, y'all, you know what I'm talking about? Never know. Check this out. She never be on that J Money rest in peace vibe, right? Like rest in peace, my brother. You know that? Cause she don't want y'all to know the real reason why he died. Oh yeah, big into it. Ratchet TV. Get your bitch ass over here, cause I got some tea for you. Man, I know your whole family tree. Man, I know your whole goddamn family tree, and I'm just trying to give you a fair chance. Like, man, look, I'll bust your ass up now. You know what I mean? I'll bust your ass up quick, and you know this, and you know it. That's why you gotta. I bet you right now, the rest of his content gonna be about Kenneka Jenkins, and that a nigga that don't get views on the Kenneka Jenkins, but you got a nigga get millions of views without Kenneka Jenkins, but got attention on me like, oh yeah, I struck your feather. Bitch, I'm like a tick. I'm a blood sucking veteran out here, sucker. You can't you look, cause the shit that I'm finna say, man, yo subscribe finna wake up and be like, damn, I really like Rap TV. This is some fucked up ass shit. Man, I'm finna get on my hands and knees. I got to pray. I got to pray. Not just Rap TV. Boy, I got a lot of YouTube that I want to expose that don't talk about the Kenneka Jenkins case. Guess who all on the hit list? Mm-hmm. Man, keep playing with me. I wouldn't find none of this shit out. They told me, yeah, Trey Gang, once you come to YouTube, and I had to go by the guidelines. You can't talk about this. You can't talk about this. Like, damn, what the fuck? YouTube, you my boss is there. I feel like, damn. Oh, that's why you say I can't talk about this. But that's the answer that I wanted to know. Oh. That's why you copyright striking me. Then the shit that you copyright striking me, I'm like, there ain't even no copyright strike. Shit, let's get 200 likes right now. Let's get 200 likes right now. If I'm breaking it down like this, you check it out. J Money will be in the kitchen at what time? 1:26 in the morning. And listen to what the ops telling you.
Watch down here. Boom. The time skipped like 7 minutes, but it's still 3:43. This guy was following him. I'm telling you. This guy was following him. He does not.
Then when you go to Straight Drop video, when Straight Drop like, yeah, what was going on between 1:30 and 1:50? Now this at 1:43, you got two black hoodies in the kitchen. Look.
Work there. This is like a jersey. We went over this. I showed this on the video. This guy had like a jersey on. It had a number on it. It's a hoodie. And he's got the hoodie on. But
how you know that he had a jersey on, then put a hoodie on top of his jersey trying to expose his identity? Because I know who he talking about. Y'all don't. Because you didn't watch the footage. So that's what gives the YouTuber upper hand. Because you did not watch the goddamn footage. And they can come with content, bruh. I'm like, God damn. Look at this at 1:45. Do I need to show you what was going on with Kenneka phone at 1:58 when the text messages shot out from Kenneka phone? Look like his dick little. What? The dick little? Shit. This was goddamn it 10 to 15 minutes before that. Let me watch this footage.
there's on the other sleeve, there's numbers which look like it could have been 9. One of them looked like a 9, and I couldn't make out the other number. We tried. Some said it was 93, some said 99. There's a few different ones, but you can barely see it there. But
Why you think everybody will be in the kitchen at 1:46? And don't this look like a cover up? Do this look like a cover up that they were like, damn, they had to show us the footage, what was going on at 1:46? The people that was in the footage at 1:46. This shit so crazy. All the narratives they came with up. Kenneka was in the kitchen. Employee was in the kitchen. And then once you go to the footage and do your own research, then you find out like, damn, this was at 1:46. No wonder why Prince K's son Trey gained the letter. That's why Trey gained son. Prince K's son Trey gained the letter. When that man said, cause check this out. When Trey Gang was like, knock 2 hours out the footage, y'all, and this will be at one song. Then when I got to talking about, damn, if you knock the dates off the two, look what this was showing. They were like, oh, we gotta send a letter now. Like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, shit. It's over with for us, y'all. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. When I said, check this out. If Trey Gang was a threat, when I said, look, y'all, not 2 hours out the footage, they go back to 1:46. I'm sticking with that narrative. And then when I'm doing more research, I'm like, damn, check, man, if you change the dates on here and put this at the name at one, you got black hoodies in the kitchen. Oh, Franz K really got to send me the letter, because guess who kitchen is finna go down there? His supervisor, his boss. Man, y'all see this? This how you finna wake the whole YouTube up. You finna wake the whole social media. Change this date to the 9th and change it to 1:46. Miss Teresa cannot respond to this shit.
he also, I believe, follows up. Here we go. Now, we just saw him, right? We just saw J Money at what? 3:26. We saw J Money come walking through here, and then we saw a guy that looked like he was following. Remember, J Money came walking out this way, walked back. Now it is 4:06. Here he comes again. So he was here at 3:30.
1:30. Going where? Walking the same route Kenneka walked. Look.
No, 3:26, and now it's 4:06. This time he walks by, it jumps a few minutes, and we don't see a guy here, but we see like a chef looking guy.
A chef? Oh, no wonder. No wonder, goddamn it. At what time in the morning? 2:07 on September the 9th at 2 in the morning. I finally figured it out now. I finally figured it out. Cause man, I ain't no sucker. Man, these people were reaching out to me. The family reached out to me, bruh. The hotel reached out to me, man. All these suckers had something to do reach out to me to keep my man all the time because I won't figure this shit out. Gotta go to war with me now. Now it depends on, yeah, we gotta trust our followers. Be like, yeah, goddamn goofies out here. Shit. I ain't getting no 200 likes yet. If I don't get no 200 likes in the next goddamn 10, 15 minutes, I'm gonna shut this bitch down. I'm gonna shut this bitch down, Jack. Matter of fact, it done got to a point that I'm like, damn, people don't see the truth. How you can say you JFK follower after seeing this? Can any YouTuber debunk me when I said what time it's gonna be? Drop it in my chat, gang, right now, so we got a clear understanding. What time this will be and what date this gonna be, so we can let these motherfuckers know. Yeah, we on the same time frame. What time this gonna be? And we can sit here for a minute. You know what I'm about? We can sit here for a minute. Right? Hi, y'all. Keep dropping in the chat. Keep dropping in the chat. Keep dropping in the chat. I want everybody to focus on the timestamp. Right? That ain't enough. That ain't enough answers for me, goddammit. I need motherfucker tuned in with me. Let me know you active in the chat. Trey Gang, I know what time it is. You gotta give a particular timestamp, the date, and what time it is. Cause the reason why I say that, cause they watching. And they're gonna be like, if they don't get that answer right, we got more content. That's all I wanna know. All right. Booyah. Since they will be at Tucson, watch this, y'all. You got Jay Money in the kitchen. And you heard he say he will be in the kitchen with a chef. With a chef. Right? Right there. Hold up. Be right back. This one I'm finna go to. This one I'm finna go to, y'all. Hold on. Watch how all this finna adds up. Oh, I found it now. Yep, I got it right here. I got it right there. Hold on, y'all. What this look like, y'all? She was last seen at 2:30 by her friend. At 2:30, she was last seen on the footage where she passed hotel personnel and keep it in mind. That's when Miss Teresa got the call. If you got her brother on the footage, at what time in the kitchen? Look, At 2:30, Mr. Teresa was assured about the hotel staff, the security. At one time, you just dropped it in the chat. So if she was in the hotel, then they said Miss Teresa was assured that she walked. They must forget in the beginning they said Kenneka was walking in the kitchen at 2:30 in the beginning. And this is why Irene was like, yeah, I last saw her at 2 something, make it look like she just left out the room right at 2:30 and made it to the freezer. And you see J Money on the freezer. Look, at one time. Oh shit. Shit. So when you look at this image, be like, damn, if this at 207, boy, Mitch Teresa got a lot of explaining to do at 3:30 then. Especially Rosemary. They sure said around about this same time because y'all know a fight finna break out, right? Y'all remember when they were like, we need an ambulance to transport to the hospital? Oh, I figured all that shit out. Mm-hmm. Look what Trey Gang showing y'all. Damn, this will be at 207. And Mr. Teresa already talking about check the camera. But keep it in mind, he was already in the kitchen before Kenneka made it there. Oh yeah, it makes sense now. It makes sense now.
Going on with them protesters. So you get to barking up trees that touch a nerve, they gonna get you up out of there. Yeah. And when we was walking around there looking after all that, it still was never. They didn't come tell us like, yeah, we finna put y'all out of yes, y'all disturbing the peace. They never said nothing to us.
They wanted y'all to stay.
They didn't say anything. Blankly didn't say nothing. There wasn't no concern. It wasn't no, hey, yeah, y'all disturbing the peace. We finna put y'all out. No.
Who went?
To be honest, we couldn't find nobody. We literally walking around like, where's the help? Where's the hotel security? Where did they go?
Shit, everybody just
we didn't see dude. We didn't see nobody. We didn't see nobody. We seen man too. When the party was going on, when it was jumping, it was buzzing. It was too.
Only thing y'all finna get out of this, what's the time stuff he finna describe right now? Look, watch this.
We seen man too. When the party was going on, when it was jumping, it was buzzing. It was 2 main security guards that was coming up there. And after we started looking for her, we looking for hotel security. Like, man, somebody to help, somebody that can go in the back.
So what time this will be? Look at this, and you know the correct time stamp on this? Look at this. Watch this.
Somebody that can go get the access to open door. None of that. We didn't see nobody. We didn't get no help. It wasn't like they was concerned.
Okay, this the realest shit.
Like PP.
Oh, that's a personal problem, but double P. That's the realest shit I heard on some real shit, some real Chicago shit. You like, we had a party, we thinking, so he dipped off with a nigga. Yeah, it's Chicago. We know what, come on, bro. We finna what? We know.
World, period, man.
On Shannon, I see how y'all coming.
You know how, come on, man.
Okay.
We can't find it, man. What Kendra? Oh, Kendra.
Cause you know, my thoughts as well as everybody on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, Periscope, Instagram. What the fuck was that? Oh, all right, we good. All right, hold on. I'm like, whoa. Hold on. I'm thinking this. Like, why the fuck and who the fuck would leave a friend behind? But y'all saying she probably dipped off with somebody on some other shit.
We thinking,
bro, look, it wasn't like a motherfucker left her for a whole day. It's like a motherfucker was like for 2 minutes. Left, they took out of eyesight for 2 minutes, bro, and then went back to look, and then it was gone. And like, so if I walk to go piss right now, you ain't gonna just think, oh, let me knock on the bathroom. He been in the bathroom for a long time. A motherfucker that took me through a event. You ain't gonna be thinking no shit like that. You gonna be broke, took a long time. Then to the morning come, you damn, folks still in the bathroom. Now you might open the door. So you bogus for letting me go piss in the bathroom by myself? No, nobody thinking like that, bro. No. Nobody think, if it would have been that, motherfucker would have been, while the party was deep, a motherfucker would have been looking through the hotel. Motherfucker think like, oh yeah, she probably just got up with a motherfucker real quick.
Okay. Okay. So when y'all was in the car, who had her mother keys? Because I read that in the paper.
We got a different car.
Oh, y'all didn't go with the.
Y'all didn't ride with them. They rode different. Everybody rode. You know, hotel park. Everybody rode. You know, get your ride. Everybody rode separately.
What was y'all thoughts? You know what I'm saying? Leaving the hotel that night.
Homie,
we were really concerned to the next
exactly.
Day,
at that point in time,
like she's still missing. That's when we got
exactly. Like in that moment, you still like, damn, where she at? But it's still like, oh, this shit still ain't real. It's right. It's like, hey, this shit ain't real, bro. Like this shit just ain't real, bro. This shit just ain't no shit that just be real, homie. There ain't no motherfucker be thinking about it like that. Like that's some movie shit, bro. Niggas don't really be thinking like, oh, you might drop me off in front of my door, but don't watch me go in. Spin the block like, damn, I ain't even watch bro go in. Call my phone whole time, I ain't picking up. A motherfucker got me, but you ain't thinking in that 1 second that you put off that a motherfucker might come around the corner. You creeping bro. You'll be thinking crazy all the time. If you think like that.
Yeah, okay. Exactly. Okay. So the next morning, which is Saturday, well, 8, 9.
Now I'm gonna keep it like this. Actually, scratch that, cause what you saying basically like when we was leaving, my thoughts when I was leaving up out of there, I was still like trying to think for the better, hoping like like trying to think on the light side. Exactly. But I peeped a lot of like stuff while I was in there, like some don't sit well with me, but this my I don't want to think like that. Exactly. Nobody's gonna think like that. Don't nobody want to think like that. You don't just go there. You got to get to 55 before you get to 100. You don't just go to 100.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You don't go 0 to 100 for real though. Nobody, you hear me? So it's like we still was thinking like at the same time, this side of your stomach feeling like man, but this side of your stomach like hope. You hoping for the better. That's I mean thinking like man, you hear me?
When did you get the call that she was found?
Like the next day, Saturday. The next day on Saturday around like the midday.
Night.
Was it like
night?
Yeah, like.
Hold up, you got it Saturday night?
No, night. Let's go on like Sunday or some shit like that.
Okay, so
when they found it, like no matter of fact.
Sunday when they found it, that's when they found it.
No.
Saturday night when they still looking.
No, we went Friday. That was Saturday. The kickback was Friday. Exactly. Saturday to midday, cause that's I remember it was midday, cause that's when they hit. That's when they called the phone. They was like, they found Kenneka. We like, where? And they was like, they found it. We like, wait, what? What? How the fuck she get it now? If we was all around this hotel, what was she? How did this happen? You get what I'm saying? Like, man, it was just like mind boggling. Like, fuck, like you just stuck like for a second. Like, wait, what? It's crazy, man. Like,
well, when y'all was looking for, did anybody think like, let me go down to the basement, or y'all like, fuck it, we don't got access to that?
Here go the crazy part. We finna get back to J Money. I got to show y'all this shit. Cause Don't P's story finna match up at this time frame at Tucson. That's all I wanna know. At Tucson. It's on the footage. Only thing they did was like, look, change the dates, knock 2 hours off. So we lied to the world that family was involved. If you don't believe it, I can shut it down right now and be like, well, they don't believe it. It ain't worth talking about. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Trey guy, goddamn it, man. Look, I'm spinning TV. You got big YouTube channel trying to make me look like I'm crazy than a motherfucker. Really, though? Oh, okay. Let me get it out the mug and where I come from, goddamn it. I don't need help. I'm a one-man army on this bitch. Watch what I'm finna show. 207 September the 9th, and listen to these bitches' story.
Man, we ain't even know
exactly.
I thought the first floor was the first floor, shit.
Yeah,
we ain't no basement, some shit.
Yeah, I ain't know no basement.
It's our first time in that motherfucker.
We was just walking around, and the back part, like, okay, once you go back towards like the kitchen, like, okay, everybody know how a hotel is. You know how like how they have the chairs set up on the table. If it's the weekend, it's like it's over. You know, like it's closed. You know, like the restaurants don't be open. It's the weekend, so it's nighttime, and then it was closed. So walking back there, you get like a creepy little sense of vibe. Even the toughest guy, you gonna get like you're not finna just wander off into these people hotel. That's off limits first.
Right, like some scary movie
shit. You know what I'm
shit.
saying? It's like who finna go all the way back there, which put me in the mindset like, how would she go back there? You know what I'm saying? The same route that you get to that kitchen is the same route as the exit. The exit you go to your car,
Right.
It's the same route. It's the same way. You get what I'm saying?
So you like why would she take that exit? Did you ever think for once? Did anybody ever think like she in the fucking basement? She gonna be downstairs. Do y'all think somebody forced her down there?
That's why they talking about this kitchen alone. That's why they talking. Look who on the footage. Before P showed up at 2 something. Crazy to me. Ain't no way that you could be like, that's why Mitch Reese in tour with Andrew Home because of that dude that threw her in the freezer. He the one that got control over the camera. That's why Mitchell Reese don't want no more dealing with Andrew Home because Andrew Home sided with the nigga that got control of the timestamp. Mr. Reese is so greedy. Why you still complaining, lady? We covered the crime up. She must didn't get all her motherfucking funds. The crime is covered up. It is conspiracy now, lady. People never figured this out. Why you still complaining? Think about that. Guess what? When Franz K sent me that letter, and guess what Franz K told me? What y'all was doing round about this time? He was like, look, we were putting a body in the freezer, and there were 2 black hoodies in there. Guess what black hoodies you finna see? J Money and this black hoodie. Fuck you mean? It makes perfectly sense to me. Shit. It makes perfectly to me now. You got J Money, Black Hoodie, they black, ooh. And guess what they and you know the beverage manager office is right on the other side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's spill the tea. I'm sick of these big ass YouTube channels. Like, damn, I'm hip to you. I'm hip to you. And I see what you got going on. And I'm like, man, this ain't right, bro. This shit ain't cool. The shit that you do, I can see you a drug dealer. I respect you a drug dealer, working man, and all that. But when it comes to that Santana shit, I don't fuck with that, bro. I don't fuck with that. And I see how Satan works. Satan give you that apple, like, bite that motherfucker. I make you the smartest motherfucker in the world. Yeah, let me bite it. Damn, I got knowledge. Watch how you finna bruise it. This is like giving a female that can't find no man. They be like, let me bite this apple right here. You will have all niggas following you. Next thing you know, like, damn, shit. Fuck being in a relationship. I just want more nigga chasing that thing. Shit. I'm just saying. You got 2 black hoodies in the freezer, and guess what time this is? At 1:46. Ain't that something? And Straight Job said, hey y'all. Remember the ice machine right here? Remember that, right? Yeah, buddy. Remember the ice machine scratch job always? Then remember 54 was like, yeah, you know the blue hoodie that was in the kitchen? Y'all, I see him standing right there. It's all because guess what you actually see in the kitchen? You don't see no blue hoodie, you see a black hoodie. Oh, no wonder. Shit, no goddamn wonder. Can anybody get these big YouTubers on my platform and call me out? Cause I'm waiting on a call out when I was like, yeah, you know they family member. I ain't heard no YouTuber say I ain't family member. Did y'all hear that? Ain't it funny when I say YouTube connected and break the footage down, but that's the last thing they'll leave out? I ain't family member. Like I said, Red TV related. He ain't say nothing about it. I ain't related to those people. He ain't never said that. He ain't never said that, right? He ain't never said. But guess what? Reason why he ain't never said that, he like, well, these people don't know. They ain't did their research, so they don't know their part. So I could respond in this way. Shit, man, I'm not finna play these games with this Kenneka K because a motherfucker like your favorite YouTuber, because this your favorite YouTuber? And you mean to tell me you ready to pick a favorite YouTuber over Kenneka Jenkins murder case? You ain't even got to believe me. That's all I'm saying. Cause guess what Trey Gang did? Don't it make sense when 54 had to throw everybody out? This is a throw out. Look, if you see, if you know what 54 keys know, like what we just found out, like damn, this will be at 146 on September 9th. Let me get them the blue hoodie standing over there above the kitchen. Oh, be good. Guess who you saw before that? Look, check this out. Guess who you saw before that? J Money. Oh, it makes sense. Boy, that made all the sense in the world. Good. Boy, it makes sense at 125. Whoa. Then when you go to goddamn it, when Man came running in that motherfucker, that's why Man was coming to meet up with who? In the kitchen. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, bro. Look, watch this though. Check this out, y'all. Look, this shit so crazy. Watch this. Look, booyah. And then listen to this story.
It's like Lord. I feel like somebody had to, bro. I know her well, man. She's not, okay, first of all, she's not just your average 90-pound girl, not no little bitty girl you could just grab, and you can't grab her, bro. She gonna fight you, bro. Kenneka ain't no, she ain't going like that, bro. She gonna put up a fight, she gonna knee you, she gonna do something, she gonna act crazy. You ain't finna just grab her. Yeah, think you finna willy-nilly just take her. She not that type of girl, bro. She up on her P's and Q's, bro. First of all, from just be knowing her from all through due time, just knowing her, for you to just keep staring at her, she don't like that type of shit. She don't like the creepy activity, none of that. Like most girls, you know, pretty girls, they don't like all the attention on them. You know what I'm saying? So for you to even try to, it had to be some type of something, because she ain't going. You touch her the wrong way, she take it off.
She put up a fight. And guess what time this will be? Then the news asked Living Lord, watch this, y'all. This finna be the crazy part. Watch this. Since we talking about at once something, right? That J Money in the kitchen. Listen to the timestamp. Jenkins, sister talk to the police. Right here. Guess what time we finna talk about?
I wanna tell my little mama. You can see video. Whoever entered that room before, I mean the thing, before you got in there, you can, yes, you should be able to see because there's a camera right there before you enter the room. And it was an emergency lock inside the freezer. So if ain't nobody put in there, if they say she walked in it like they say, I'm pretty sure that co-worker out when she was intoxicated, that supposed to woke her up. Why did she push the button? It wasn't nobody on. I mean, even if she did put herself in, she would have pushed that button and the door supposed to open. It don't add up because she walked in there. I'm pretty sure my sister would have pushed that button to get up out of there because she was freezing. It ain't right. It's emergency buttons in the door, so just in case the door shut. It ain't even no handle.
Leonard, did you see this video that was traveling around on Facebook? And this is something I want to ask police because I've asked them before. They said they weren't privy to it today. With a young lady who said she was her friend who had a knife in her hand and a white T-shirt.
And this that one song. She answered her the video. Now you see why? Look who in the kitchen. No wonder. Look who in the kitchen. What video? I hope that makes sense to you now. So guess what video you will be seeing? Since Leonora said, yeah, we got 5 more other video. Why did check it out? Check it out. That's what Irene live video come in there. Yeah, she was still in the room. Yeah, she was still in the room. Yeah, she was still in the room. Look.
You funny as fuck, movie.
And guess what? This the video when they came out the kitchen. So when I say, hey, that's when Bree came where, right? Why did y'all? What that Johnny at? Hold on. Hold up. Since we talking about one song, right? You wanna know why you got this video at one song? Keep this in mind, Irene look just like butt packs, right? You ain't feeling me. Nah, y'all ain't feeling me on this shit. Hell no. Hell no. Hold on. Watch how this shit finna hit different, right? Watch this. If you want to know why you got this video when Irene said, yeah, this is round, you know what I'm saying? One song. We got video that was that one song. This video was right after this. Check this out. Pow! When you look at Irene live video with September 9th, round one song, that's why Little Norris said, yeah, we got 5 more of the video and secured everything. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me. Want me to spill some more tea on this shit? I will. You gotta support though. And support, you gotta hit that share button on this one. This free. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got to be no mother. You could be you could be a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, you know what I'm talking about? You could be the richest person in the world, but they goddamn share button free like a motherfucker. And it will cause you a thing, you know what I'm saying? You like, damn, I ain't losing nothing. I'm gonna share this shit. Hold on, look. So can you say, damn, I peep in game trade game. That's why Leonora said she had to have videos Round about this time, right? And Trey ain't showing you, look who would be in the kitchen, right? Round about this same time. Woo! Round about this same time. And check this out. Watch how this live finna hit different once you look at the background. Then you will feel King Rob was like, the old bastard. Look, watch it. Listen to the background.
It's bad.
Who fat ass? Who fat ass? At this time. That's the only fat motherfucker I see. That's the only fat motherfucker I see on the footage. Y'all see this fat motherfucker here? Hold on, wait a minute. So if I tell y'all Irene just left from this area, came upstairs. But guess what time Bree Bree came? Look, why did I gotta show y'all this? Hold on, wait a minute. So I can make sense when I spill this tea. Hold on, so I can make sense when I spill this tea, right? Hold on, right here. Boom. Guess what time Bree Bree finna come in just to sum every motherfucker thing, you know what Trey Gang be saying, cause I don't count in my rap. You dig what I'm talking about? I just want to expose some of these hoes, you know what I'm talking about? Let them know, hey man, you know, slow feet, right? Check this out. Hold on, wait a minute. What time Bree Bree will be come? What Bree Bree? This finna make sense, y'all. See that? What time Bree Bree will be leaving? When I say y'all, Bree Bree leaving out the kitchen at 1:31. No fucking wonder that J Money would be down here. Yeah. Oh shit. So that mean when Bree Bree left out that motherfucker, that's what she went. Look, if this at 1:25, how y'all guess what time this was? Guess what time this was? Since I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Hey, since you got these big ass YouTube wanna come out, you know I was cold. We're talking about the y'all remember y'all.
Woman that died that night is Antonia Evans, and y'all ain't even really seen her yet, unless you've been following the story. So I'm gonna break it down to you, okay? Andrew Holmes is the activist that claims that he saw the footage of Kenneka walking into the freezer and then later on went back and denied it. That's Andrew Holmes. He's the black guy. He's the one that started all this shit.
And the reason why Andrew Holmes started all this shit, all because look who had in control of the camera when Jay Money was down there. The goddamn beverage manager always on the other side. That's why he take a picture. Whoa, Miss Teresa. It's mighty funny that y'all don't believe that I can go. I'm live right now. I'm gonna wait to rest the TV go live. And once he go live, I want to join his live. And we finna have a real debate on this shit. Guess what? It's finna be over with. Cause boy, I'm the perfect man for the job. You don't think so? You don't think so? I hope you don't be like, I ain't wasting my time with these YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? I'm on another level. No, 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 no. You got Kenneka titles in your name. You got to answer to me. You got to answer to me. Shit, y'all gotta do y'all part. If y'all want that shit to happen, holla at Reggie TV like, yeah, Reggie TV, we hip to you, bro. Yeah. And we finna come in peace. Man, we want you to respond to this, cause man, look, I've been following Trey Gang. The Trey Gang show receipts all the time. When it come to your channel, you don't be really showing receipts. You be doing a lot of clapping and then y'all are yapping. You know what I'm saying? But when it come time to receipt, can't win it. I bet you $20. Oh, ass nigga. Shit. Shit. Man, y'all think I done dig in all this research to figure this shit out and be like, damn, I can't compete with these suckers. You got me fucked up. Man, this shit that I see, I'm from the hood. They just like, man, they just like, damn, they go cuz right there in the kitchen. All I just need to see this is like, man, cuz, man, was in that motherfucking kitchen and man, let me holler at cuz. Cuz, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Shit, they made my meat frozen solid and shit. What, cuz? No, I don't believe that, cuz. Motherfucker would end up telling me the truth. Man, this boy really happy Trey Gang. Sold it out. The dirt got his money. We got our money. You know what I'm saying? But they promised us some more change. And we had to turn up on them folks, bro, because they paying with our money. That's the reason why you heard about it. What? That's why you mean to tell me they would have kept that a secret because Mr. Reason was like, man, y'all ain't gave me all my money. That's what happened. And guess how long she been doing this shit? Because Miss Teresa had to kill Kenneka daddy. Yeah, this is real deep shit here. Kenneka daddy was a dope boy. Also a businessman. He had sent to leave his daughter and this kid like Kenny Martin. You know what I'm talking about? Kenneka Martin and his other daughter. Check this out, watch this. Check this out, y'all. Just imagine you got a brother that had babies by this one female, and she ended up being a drug addicted fiend, right? Let's just say you had 3 to 4 kids, right? Let's just say you had 3 to 4 kids by this lady. And guess what happened? Hold on, watch this, y'all. I know this finna make a whole lot of sense when I share this shit. Look, that's Kenneka Susu. That's Miss Teresa's brother. Just imagine if he had kids with a female, and once Miss Teresa set them up, they Susan and them took them as they kids. Whoa, what you mean, Trey Gang? Whoa, you just fucked me up with that one, like, yeah. Cause the nigga, the they daddy was a money getting motherfucker, bruh. If y'all look at Kenneka daddy, man, dude is that dude. When I say dude, that boy got some bread, bro. All of a sudden, he got set up. He got set up, and he left money to all his kids. And guess what happened? Miss Teresa had to sign a guardianship. She not the mother of Kenneka Jenkins and Kenny. She just the guardianship. That's why she can't show you no birth certificate and showing you that she the biological mother. Think I'm lying? Ask Miss Teresa, did Miss Kenneka came out your pussy? I don't want to hear this verbally. I want to see a birth record. Boy, that's finna stir a lot of shit up. And you'll be like, damn, that's why Kenneka daddy died then. Y'all think I'm lying, bro? Look at this shit up. Look at that. Now I see why World knew. Like, yeah, you know, Kenneka. World knew was the only one that gave me some photos. Like, this Kenneka real mother right here. And I looked at those photos. Y'all saw those photos too. And everybody was like, damn. They look just like you couldn't even argue with this shit, bro. I still got the video. Hi y'all, appreciate the super chat. You know what I mean? But I rather you to hit that share button though. Appreciate the super chat, but I really appreciate that you hit that share button. Goddamn it! Hold on. See what I'm saying? Shit. Shit. That's what a lot of y'all don't know. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all wanna know what she commented there? Cause she related to James Cole. When she was talking about Antonio and Van Evans, guess who she was talking about when she was talking about Antonio and Van Evans? I just showed y'all this shit, bro. Look. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm gonna show y'all one goddamn picture of this shit. Just to prove my point that Trey Gang could at least show some motherfucking receipts when it comes to this shit. Where is it? Hold on, where are you with it? Goddamn. What picture I'm looking for? I'm looking for I see it when I see it. Yep, Barbara Evans. Yep, that's the one I'm looking for, Barbara Evans. Eva, I know I'm looking for the Evans. Hold on. Right up in her song. Right here. Watch who Barbara Evans look like. Look, you see this shit? Watch this. Man, y'all ain't paying attention, bruh. That's why King Rob and them were putting this shit out. Like, look at that family photo. I'm like, damn, how he would? I was like, how would King Rob were able to leak photos? I'm from the hood. If you got a photo of this, you must have broken my house and stole the photo album book. Everybody know the big ass photo album book in the crib. Y'all remember that, you know what I'm saying, in the family photo, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, you know, you get your little friend or your girl, and you be like, yeah, let me show you my family tree right quick. That's my Uncle Ronnie right there. This is my Auntie Nettle, you know what I'm saying, them my nieces and nephews, I love them to death and shit. This is my crazy ass uncle right there, you know, he think he pimping and shit, you know what I'm talking about? You know, shit like that, right? This is the photo that you're gonna see. But look who these people is. I never understood like why King Rob is really dropping about Antonio and Van Evans. Oh, it makes sense if you listen to her. Cause you'll be like, that's why Red TV keep sharing that shit. Like, yeah, watch this bitch. And I told y'all, look, man, that bitch right here. Hold up. Oh, that bitch from IBM and Zach John. Oh, okay, yeah. No wonder why everybody's still going crazy over her narrative. Mm. No wonder. What I found out, no wonder why.
There was a girl that got raped in March, okay? She got raped in March of 2017, but she looked exactly like Kenneka. Now, you got Lenora and Teresa playing.
I'm glad that somebody warned me that my microphone was muted. Appreciate that. Because the shit that I just said didn't need to be muted. Because I was like, damn. When you go to her, now you see why she talking about the Tony Joe and Bed Edmonds. Y'all know what T Slay look like? All right. It's crazy. Have you noticed that like Trey ain't been staying down on the case? When Trey ain't be spilling some tea, you will have YouTube just come out the dog and they cover the case up. And like when they cover the case, like it's a rap, and they finna bring this up. They finna bring all this shit up that we was like, damn, what the fuck? Like, you don't see it? You don't peep the game. And it's funny that Ratchet TV already let me know you been watching me, nigga. Cause when I mentioned your name, now you brought out Kenneka Jenkins content like, oh yeah, I told you. Cause look what I found out. You another straight drop on the Alexis Ware case. I figured out what happened to Alexis Ware. But nobody ain't gonna believe me. Nah, you ain't gonna believe me. This your favorite. You wanna know what happened to Alexis Ware? And if you ain't with this YouTube and picking sides and shit, and you want to know the truth, I'm finna expose your favorite YouTube. Shit. Guess who Alexis Ware look like? Watch this. Check this out, y'all. Watch this shit. I'm through talking. I'm through talking. Look, once you look at the lesson word, look at the back, you'll be like, wait a minute, god damn. So the guy was living that lifestyle. This is what gang stalking come in that when you get down with those masonry, because Freemasonry can provide your lifestyle. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all know that, right? I hope y'all know this shit, right? Look, wait a minute. If I show you her narrative right here she go right
And the
here.
mom and the sister, that is not her mom, and that is not her motherfucking sister, okay? She's not neither of them. The sister.
Cause once you find out that Kenneka is not Miss Teresa's biological daughter, You know what's so crazy? This how I know you would never do your research. If I tell you, look, Kenneka is not Miss Teresa's daughter. That was her brother, child. And he was dealing with a female, but she had a dope problem. Since, you know what I'm saying, Kenneka brother had money. I mean, Kenneka dad had money, but his female turned into a junkie. And the life that he living, he was like, I'm gonna put all in policies on my kids, life insurance. That's how he died. Shit. Shit. And the shit that I'm telling y'all, bro. You mean to tell me not one motherfucker in the chat right now would question Mr. Reeser or any other YouTuber on this shit? But they can show you this type of shit and get likes on this shit, bro. Cause guess what? Man, ain't nobody listening to me, bro. Ain't nobody listening to me when I say this shit, bro. This shit so demonic. Cause I'm showing you, I'm like, look, I dig in the family tree. Do not question me. I ready for you to debunk me. And nobody debunked me yet. Nobody. Nobody. I'm talking about not one motherfucker. I only had one motherfucker respond, and he responded in a propaganda way. This shit crazy. Guess where Alexis at right now? Guess where she is? She is. She is. Mm-mm. Guess where she is right now, y'all? Ooh, wee wee. Hold up. Watch this, y'all.
Sister is actually related to the girl that was raped in March that looks like Kenneka, but that's not her. So I'm gonna tell you what they did. They hid Brianna in Indiana and paid Kenneka to play two people. They played Kenneka to play Brianna because she looks so much like her, and they
No, because if you know what I know, guess what she really talking about? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody paid nothing, man. You had a motherfucker sister. But this Kenneka real sister. This never was a cousin. This was her sister. And when they daddy died, they separated the kids. Like, yeah, you get hugs. You know, I got Kenneka and Kenny. And you get Kendra and, you know what I'm saying? You know, and the rest of them motherfuckers. Don't that make sense? If you look up who Brianna Gary is Brianna Jenkins. The book they wrote about, guess who Brianna Jenkins looked like? Ooh, boy, you might want to type Brianna Jenkins and look at that image. I bet she looks straight like Think I'm lying? Watch this. Check this out. Watch this. Look, watch this. You think I'm lying? Watch this, y'all. This shit got to be the most craziest case ever. Cause no wonder why I was seeing this shit like that. Why they hold on. Breathe. Hold on. Hold up. Brianna Jenkins.
According to CrimeSolversCentral.com, on October 18, 2015, 19-year-old Brianna Jenkins, a young African-American woman, was tragically killed in a shooting incident in the Auburn Gresham neighborhood of Chicago, Illinois.
Man, they go Brianna Jenkins right there. Dang. So now you'll be like, damn, her story was viral, and they wrote a book about it. Then with Kenneka Jenkins happened, they try to cover up the book and her case. Oh, I get it. Oh, I guess it now. Look, August Cole.
Also paid her to play a girl that died in the freezer, but she was never supposed to die. The other girl that died is Antonia Evans. So listen to me, because this is confusing. There's 3 girls. 3. There's Antonia Evans, there's Kenneka, and there's Brianna. Brianna's...
Nope, it's 3 girls. You got Eugenia Walker and Kenneka. Guess who the 3rd victim was? Hey, y'all! And Mr. Reed said, I ain't mean nobody else daughter to get hurt. Shit. If you want to learn who the 3rd brawl like that, what the fuck? You got Tony on Vet Evans, Kenneka Jenkins, and Eugenia Walker. Ain't that 3 girl when you look at the wreck? Oh damn, did you got no wonder why I can't what the fuck, Mr. Reed, what the fuck you got going on? No wonder why they were talking about Antonio and Vet Evans. Cause bitch, you related to Antonio and Vet Evans, bitch. Shit. Look. Watch this. The employee in the kitchen. The security guard, bro. The head security told him, look, get out the kitchen. But the whole time he was a security guard, he was a never chef. This was the video show. These were 2 security guards and posing that I'm the beverage manager and you the sheriff. Guess what time he will be changing clothes? And you finna be like, whoa. I bet you, check it out, I bet you nobody can tell me what time this is. Even though these people ain't showing you, but when I watch that footage, it's all finna make sense. What time this time showing? I could just show y'all, I could tell y'all like, this what happened at this time. And when I tell you, reveal, this happened at this time, Trey and it makes sense. God damn, you already beat me to it. One song. One song. Shit, I'm so happy I had to respond to that, man, because I ain't think nobody gonna get it right. One song. Not in the morning at one song, but this will be at one song when Nora up there, because guess what? Nora in that lobby at one song. Woo! Man, you know what? How the game so cold, right? Check this out. Hold up. Hi, y'all. Appreciate the likes, y'all. Appreciate the like. Look, 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 look. See that? Keep this in mind. He the one that control all the cameras. That's who Mitch Teresa beefing with. It's him. Because he the one that control the cameras. He the head security. Oh, wee. And booyah. Don't it make sense that he control of the cameras and that's the same dude that straight drop went in his office? In his office. Whoa. Oh shit. Damn, why they got salads of the lamb? Man, I feel it now. Shit. Golly. And don't this make sense? What 54, what Kilo Brown will be saying? What will be going on at 3 something in the morning?
Like, leave me alone now. I realized that I'm fucked up. I want to lay down. And the nigga was bothered by that. He like, oh, man, I'm ready to go. So he turned to his homeboy, who probably was on some ready to fuck the butt ugly friend type shit. And he like, nigga, let's ride out. And he like, shit, I ain't get mine. Hey, come with me.
All this cap about a rape and all of this shit, this strictly about organs. So this let you know, like, damn, we gotta make it look like a rape. Like, yeah, this the reason why she had it, because you got these motherfuckers, you know. It ain't about none of that, bro. It ain't even about none. It's all about organs. How y'all look? When it comes to Alexis world, bro.
And how dangerous.
Man, look. Y'all remember when Kilo Brown, like, yeah, I stay in Vegas now. She in Vegas, and both of these bitches scribble. Both of these bitches scribble. Cheap ass video hoes you can put in a rap ass video, get these hoes $20 in the Kush blunt. These hoes will shake that thunder booty for some chomp change. Everything what she about to tell y'all, did you see it on this video? Look.
Wait. I'm sure you got a big tongue and big everything.
Why nobody didn't call me out yet when I say I know y'all whole family tree. If you don't know you related to this person, you might want to find your lost family member, because this shit deep. If you don't know who your dad is, Trey ain't like, yeah, there go your daddy right there. There go your pawpaw. You see your pawpaw? I'm at motherfucking church like, my God, I never knew pawpaw. That's my pawpaw? Yeah, that's your pawpaw, bitch. Man, I could bring up some pictures of some black and white motherfuckers like, damn, this is my great Uncle Trey gang. Like, yeah, that's when they had his ass. And then I'm gonna go back all the way back and show you a cousin that was in chains and shit. He was in slavery. Like, yeah, that's your Uncle Rufus over there. He was in slave. Yep, they would be in his ass. See the bruises on his back down. That's Uncle Rufus. Uncle Rufus getting his ass tore up. You know what I mean? He told the white man no, and that white man said, "You said no, nigga? No! Black power!" And that motherfucker struck his ass with that whip, and that boy got some outright. Ouch! Your Uncle Rufus was the first one that invented that word. Ouch! Nobody heard that phrase before till that whip struck that back. When that nigga said, ouch, they like, damn, we gotta put that in the dictionary. Like, damn, this what these niggas say when they get wounded. Like, oh shit. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm out this motherfucker, y'all. I just wanna share a little bit of tea. Put Trey game in that algorithm game. This that determine, man, the people like YouTube. They don't like the truth. They wouldn't even call out their favorite YouTube because they're gonna be like, I don't wanna get blocked from the devil. They just sound like them. Please don't block me. I love hip hop wise. Shit, I'm just trying to see the next episode. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But these motherfuckers, I'm submitted. Yeah, keep being submitted. I bet you soon when I get 300 likes on this video, on this live right now, and I'm already at goddamn it shit at 236. So shit, that ain't number like about, boy, how many likes that is like 236? You know, and I need about 80 something likes, you know what I'm talking about? Get 80 something motherfucking likes, goddamn it, shit, I go back live and turn up on these bitches. Man, I'm finna turn up. I'm finna turn up. I'm finna turn up. Hi, y'all. And I'm out, gang. Soon when I get 300 likes on this live video, watch how quick I'm finna go live. Watch how quick I'm finna go live. Man, I swear you be like, man, he must already hit 300 likes. That wasn't fast. I mean, that was fast. Like, shit, he back again. That's how much tea. That's how much hot this motherfucker is. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, that's 60 more likes now, goddamn. Shit, matter of fact, let me take a quick piss break, you know what I'm saying? Refreshing up. So by the time I do all that, I'm gonna be ready to go back live then. So yeah, let me do that right now and we'll do what we do. It spills some motherfucking tea. And when y'all do that, get Ratchet TV in here. Because I want to do a live debate. Any YouTube. I'm going to call all YouTubers out and I want y'all to share it to your YouTube. Because when they go live, I'm going to go live when they go live so they won't miss my message. Oh, you say you live now? I'm finna be in that chat like, yeah, I'm live too, goddammit. Can you join the channel? Because I got a couple of questions. Detective Trey Gang, the #1 YouTube detective, want to ask you a couple of questions. Oh, you want to talk? Shit, we'll get a search warrant. You'll talk. You ain't gotta talk, you know, you ain't gotta talk right now, but goddamn, but you know. Shit. Hi y'all, and I'm out.